Good afternoon and welcome to the Jefferson County Commission meeting. Today is Thursday, November 30th, 2023. It's 1:30 p.m. We'd like to ask everybody to remain in silence here before the meeting, and we'll say the pledge.
It's supposed to be a prayer.
Silence. Thank you.
Dear Lord, give us grace today. Amen.
Thank you. If you could please stand.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First on our agenda, it's been on the agenda for some time, is the appointment to the Charlestown District Commissioner. We've had 3 names submitted by the JREC. How the procedure will start is that Mr. Tab will eliminate one of the names.
Will you just refresh everybody's memory with the name of the 3 nominees?
The 3 names is Isabel Simon, Shamachi, and Keith Lowry.
This is my understanding. I have permission to eliminate one person from that.
Jenny, I'm sorry, Megan, could you just explain the process?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Sure, the code says that if the county commission fails to make an appointment agreement, then the county commission with the longest tenure shall eliminate one name from the submitted list, followed by the county commissioner with the second longest tenure, then eliminating one name from the submitted list. The name remaining will be the commissioner. That's 310.7.
So I just have some questions before we see. Is there a clear way or procedural way for the 2 equal?
Excuse me. Go ahead.
I'm asking what would be procedural way to move forward with 2 equally tenured commissioners?
I am relying on advice from Donald Kersey, who's the attorney at the Secretary of State's office. And he says that at the public meeting, the most tenured commissioner strikes a name from the list. Together, the 2 second most tenured commissioners consider the remaining names and determine one of the 2 remaining names to strike, and the remaining name of this becomes key. So I think the question would be, the 2 could seek agreement through whatever means after the first one is stricken and proceed. The Secretary of State's office has been a lot of back and forth with the office, and I believe you, Commissioner Jackson, about, well, I believe that between the Secretary of State's office and I believe you, Commissioner Jackson, have this issue, and the overriding issue that the Secretary of State's office sees is that the code says you shall appoint a commissioner. And it is their opinion that that shall appoint takes precedence, and it's a mandatory duty on the commission to appoint a vacant commissioner. And that's the advice received from the Secretary of State's office.
So I guess my concern is 2 equally tenured commissioners and moving forward and how that striking process should occur. Would there be an option to seek a declaratory judgment action from a court on guidance on how to proceed with that? It doesn't say we flip a coin, we draw names. There's no procedural way forward with that second strike. 2 equally tenured commissioners.
The courts are open for anyone to file whatever kind of action that they However, the Secretary of State's office has basically said that the commission should go forward with this process. And
Just wing it.
Well, that's what I'm asking for clarity on how you're advising us to proceed on the second.
you haven't even tried to agree on the second strike yet. We haven't done the first strike yet.
No, I'm just asking for guidance on how we would proceed with that, with both of us being equally.
We don't know yet until we get there. So I think that what the Secretary of State's office has said is to proceed in the 2 second tier commissioners. And we haven't gotten to that. So I would just follow that advice.
So I guess that's what I'm asking. What's the path forward?
Path forward is to go forward with the procedure in 3.7. That's
What happened, Nathan, back in June, when we had our original vote, I asked you, what would we do? Could not agree. And you said, well, you may just have to proceed as a county commission of 4 until the general election in November. So what happened? Yes, are we still okay to do that? Is that all right?
not according to the Secretary of State's office.
It's not true.
So we have received
That's not true.
further guidance since that time. And
His guidance said it was an impossibility to proceed. That nothing is laid out in law on how to proceed in this instance.
I would beg to differ with you on that, Commissioner Kraus. Because in this email, October 20th, he lays out the process that I just, so I'm advising the commission. Now, I'm not your dad.
No,
I
sir.
can't make you do anything.
You aren't my dad.
I can't make you do anything. All I'm doing is giving you, and that is,
Given some people in this room advice, but not me.
All right, we're going to proceed. We're not going to take personal attacks on our attorney. Commissioner Ta-
Nobody's making any personal
Commissioner-
attacks on
Commissioner
the
Tabb, please-
attorney.
Please proceed.
Don't interrupt me, Steve. Don't interrupt me. As the senior commissioner, I strike from this list of 3 nominees, Isabel Simon.
Who do you want to strike?
I'm surprised.
You choose.
That's not what code says. So I would like to have clarity on how to move procedurally. We're both equally tenured commissioners.
I understand. And I'm giving you the choice to choose who you want.
You're forfeiting your strike.
You want to call it that? Go ahead.
I just want to make note, because I've been ordered to show up and take action on this item, I don't think this is procedurally clear on how to move forward or to do this, but I've been ordered by a judge to show up and take action on this today with no clear path forward on how to do this. So I will strike Mr. Lowry.
Valerie?
so because you have agreed, and that we've said,
hear you.
the 2 commissioners have agreed on striking Mr. Lowry. And so therefore, that leaves the 3rd commissioner, or the 3rd person as the commissioner. That's it.
And I don't see Mr. here in the room right now. We can
His
switch.
last name is Majdi, Mr. Majdi.
Mr. Pasha Majdi,
Mhm.
thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So we will swear him in at a later date. Is he online?
He's online.
Oh, he's online. Pasha. Can you hear us?
You can't swear anybody in online.
He's self-muted right now.
Okay, I'll still congratulate you. Can I do that?
Be my guest.
Pasha, can you hear us? Pasha? All right, well, we'll move on. If he can step up, let me know. All right, approval of minutes, September 7th, 2023. Are there any objections? Hearing none, they're approved. For September 21st, 2023, are there any objections? Hearing none, they're approved. September 28th, 2023, are there any objections? Hearing none, they're approved. For October 5th, 2023, are there any objections? Hearing none, they're approved. For October 12th, 2023, are there any objections? They're approved. For October 19th, are there any objections? Approved. For November 2nd, are there any objections? They are approved. For November 16th, 2023, are there any objections? They are approved. For approval of requisitions, October 5th, 2023, in the amount of $63,524.50. Are there any objections? That is approved. For approval of requisitions, October 19th, 2023, for $67,605.80. Are there any objections? That is approved. For November 2nd, 2023, in the amount of $14,562. Are there any objections? That is approved. November 16th, 2023, for the amount of $26,096.67. Are there any objections? That's approved. For November 30th, 2023, and amount of $5,000. Are there any objections? That is approved. All right, we're going to move on to public comment. First on the list is Miss Jackie Miller. You have 3 minutes, ma'am.
First, I want to thank Commissioner Jackson and Commissioner Kraus for attempting to get rule of law established, and that failed, I guess. I also had a public comment that I wrote from couple months ago, and one of the things that I've been researching is the Planning Commission. And I have discovered several subcommittees that have been created. And what the response, when we asked where we can find these subcommittees, can we attend them? Are they publicly noticed? We were told that they don't have a quorum, so they don't have to publicly notice these subcommittees. They were officially created. I've gone through all the meeting minutes. And what I would like for this commission to do is to submit a ruling from advisory opinion from the Ethics Commission, because as a regular person, I can't do that, to get advisory opinion about these subcommittees meeting in private without public notice. They are doing things that are subsequently leading to decisions at the Planning Commission, changing ordinances, and yes, solar tax amendments. Those are all done secretly, and we don't know who was involved, and there's no proof of quorum because there's no proof of who attended those meetings available. So I'm asking for that as a citizen, and thank you again.
Thank you. Next, we have Mr. David Tapp.
David Tabb, Jefferson County, lifelong resident, and am absolutely appalled of the non-legal procedure that just happened right now. This is the 8th attempt. This special meeting, where was the quorum? It took 3 people to do it. How many people were there? It was supposed to be 72 hours. Not even 48. This whole thing is challengeable. Also, you just approved, what, 8 sets of minutes. I was denied, you approved the minutes, but I was denied my 3 minutes. So right now I should have 24 minutes. When am I going to have that presented to this commission for the record? This is unacceptable. I should be allowed to do that. As far as the Secretary of State, I have read no code, structure, or law that he has the authority, or anyone that's Secretary of State. Only the Attorney General does, period. I've been before the U.S. Supreme Court numerous of times. This is penny ante crap. And I will go up against anybody. Right now, I got charges up on our so-called Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. I am not scared of anyone in this room, nor anybody else be scared of who's in here. This is supposed to be a country of laws. My family was involved in all this stuff for almost 400 years. Now, if I don't have the right, who does? This is a sham, and it's just terrible. So when am I going to get my 24 minutes for this commission that were just approved? It's in my paperwork, and I've handed it in again. So are we a government of laws or just a bunch of bullies? I would really like to have a response from the council that I'm paying taxes for. I think it's time that we hear from him instead of this waffling, because I was here when he said that you would move forward as a 4-county commissioner. I have been here at every meeting. And I have documentation. So are you going to continue to move on with this sham? Or are the people going to be allowed to speak and come before?
Thank you, Mr. Dan.
I need a response.
Do we have anybody online? Want to speak? Hand raised?
What a scam. But y'all have a nice day. I'll be back.
I don't think it's.
Asha? He has his hand raised.
Yes, sir. Can you hear us now?
He's self-muted. There he is.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So congratulations.
Are you congratulating me because I finally was able to get out of listen only mode? That was quite difficult. Sorry for the technical problems there. Thank you.
No problem. Well, congratulations, and we'll swear you in at a later date. Until that time, we'll continue with the meeting.
Okay.
All right. We're going to move on to agenda item number 1. Tom Hanson, Sheriff.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I have 2 grants needing approval. First is the PRO grant. As you know, our PRO, which is Lieutenant Ben Williams, is the consummate PRO and is doing exemplary work at Jefferson High School, and just need the grant to be approved to go forward with that. This is a standard year-to-year grant. Second one is the grant for, the DMV highway safety grant. And again, it's a year-to-year grant.
I'll move to approve the. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries unanimously. I also like to move to approve the DMV highway safety grant.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0. Thanks, Sheriff.
Your signature on this one is.
Debbie has it here somewhere.
On this one, I can issue one. Madam Clerk.
Okay. Thanks, me. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. We'll move on to agenda item number 3, Rebecca Hall with the Victims Assistance Program.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I have the 2023-2024 VOCA grant contract to be signed today. This is the Victim Assistance Program in the Prosecuting Attorney's Office. The fund comes from federal cases. It doesn't come from taxpayer money. The grant is. And so I have the contract to be signed today. It was due October 30th. The funds were scheduled to be deobligated on November 14th. We're hoping to go ahead and submit it and see what happens and hope for the best after today.
I'll move to authorize the chairman, president of the commission to sign the federal grant contract.
I'll second that and just add the details that it's for 2023 through 2024, amount of 114,109.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. All right. Gee, Wood. Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
One.
Good luck. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, moving on to agenda item number 4, Roger Goodwin.
May I just say one thing? Is this the one about the domestic violence?
It's the Victim Crime Act.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We're going to move on to agenda number 4, Roger Goodwin, Chief County Engineer.
Have 9 items. First one is a request for a complete release of the remaining $7,108 from the construction bond amount for George R. and Edna Enos Anglers Ridge subdivision. Planning Commission file number 0506. This project's located on the northeast side of Best Road, east of its intersection with Inglemollers Road. The work appears to be 100% complete.
I'll move to release the bond, file number 0506 as presented by Chief Engineer.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
This is a request for a complete release of the remaining $100,000 from the construction bond for Twin Oaks subdivision. LLC, Morgan Grove Market Early Grading Permit, Planning Commission file number S12-06. Project's located on the south side of Carneysville Pike, Route 480, west of its intersection with Morgan Grove Road. The work appears 100% complete.
I'll move a motion to release the bond file. That's 12-06. It's presented by our Chief Engineer.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
This is a request for a complete release of the $260 cash in escrow from the construction bond agreement for Bel Air Homes LLC, Bel Air subdivision. Phase 3, commercial lot 1 and residue, Planning Commission file number 08-21-SD. This project's located on the east side of Route 24 Country Club Road, adjacent to the B&O Railroad. The work appears to be 100% complete.
I'll move a motion to allow the release of the bond file number 0821-SD as presented by our chief engineer.
Second.
All in favor, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
This is a request for a complete release of the remaining $140,199 from the construction bond for the Bank of Charlestown Old Route 340 Business Center. Planning Commission file number S05-09. This project's located on the north side of Route 340, approximately 150 feet west of its intersection with Halltown Road. The work appears to be 100% complete.
I move a motion to release the bond file number S05-09 as submitted, as presented as from our county.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries 4-0.
Okay, this one is a request for complete release of the remaining $1,098,789 from the construction bond amount for Lutman Land Development LLC, Milton's Landing subdivision, lots 1 through 16, lots 18 through 50, and stormwater management lot 17. Planning Commission file number 21-22-SD. This project is located on the west side of Charlestown on Route 13 Summit Point Road. Work appears to be 100% complete.
Is the file number 2221 or 2122? Go ahead. You said 22.
It is, should be 21-22 SD. Yeah, there was a typo on that.
That's what I thought.
Agenda request.
Yeah.
All right, I'll move to release the complete construction bond file 21-22-SD as submitted by our chief engineer.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
This is a request for a complete release of the remaining $631,179 from the construction bond amount for River Riders, Inc., River Riders Snow Tubing Hill, Planning Commission file number 22-9-RR. This project's located at 210 Allstats Hill Road. The work appears to be 100% complete.
I'll move to approve the complete construction bond release file 22-9-RR as presented by the chief.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
Okay, the next item is related to the Hilltop House Hotel project located in Harper's Ferry. And it's approval of the our agreement with West Virginia Department of Economic Development and the Jefferson County Commission to extend for a second time contract that we have with them to provide services to review that project under Jefferson County's land use regulations and building code, and perform all site inspections and manage bonding, et cetera. Same as we do on any other land development project. So the Hilltop House Hotel project's located in municipality of Harper's Ferry. It's a $140 million tourism economic development project. It appears that the developer will be submitting site plans and building permit applications by the end of December 2020 for review and permitting purposes. 2 days ago, we received the site plan submission. We've started that. The Project was removed from the purview of the town of Harpers Ferry officials by the state of West Virginia and oversight assigned to the West Virginia Department of Economic Development. The West Virginia DED decided that Jefferson County's land development regulations and building code shall apply to this project. The WVDED contracted with Jefferson County Commission to have the Department of Engineering, Planning and Zoning do all plan review, site plan inspections, building plan review, and building code inspections, et cetera. The agreement between the West Virginia Department of Economic Development and the Jefferson County Commission expired on September 29th, 2023. Therefore, the WVDED wants to extend the agreement contract via change order number 2. And the contract amount is $100,000. Change order number 2 and all prior contract documents are attached to the agenda request. In the past, the county commission authorized the county administrator to sign the contract documents on their behalf. However, in this case today, I was requesting that the county commission president sign it.
I move to approve the now Commission President signed the agreement contract extension, no fee for Hilltop Tourism Development District. Services.
Second.
I
Discussion.
have a question. This is not regarding the TIF agreement. It's not what this is, right? Okay, so I don't have any paperwork to look at. Thank you very much.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
I'd like to get you to sign this. And then I'll forward it to them. Thanks. Next one is a request for a complete release of the remaining $25,755 from the construction bond for the Summit Point Automotive Research Center LLC, Summit Point Tactical Training Center, Phase 3, Planning Commission file number S12-04. This project's located on the south side of Route 13 Summit Point Road at the end of Training Campus Drive. The work appears to be 100% complete.
I'll move to approve the construction bond release file S12-04 as presented by our Chief County Engineer.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
4-0.
This is a request for a complete release of the remaining $118,351 from the construction bond amount for Jefferson Asphalt Products Company, Jefferson Asphalt Products Company Phase 1 and Phase 2. Planning Commission file number S11-12. Project's located at 175 John J. Thomas Way. The work appears to be 100% complete.
I move to approve the complete release of the construction bond file S11-12 as presented by our Chief County Engineer.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to agenda item number 5. Emergency communications.
First item on your agenda is the Jefferson County Radio System Life Cycle Services and SUA agreement. Presentation in front of you chronicles the Communication Center Radio System console equipment maintenance and life cycle services, as well as the statewide interoperable radio network system upgrade agreement. It's presented to you between Jefferson County and Motorola Solutions. At the end of the presentation, Motorola Solutions maintenance agreement I'll present. However, it's electronic signature, so we'll come together afterwards and a fixed signature. In 2008, Jefferson County purchased infrastructure radio site, which is our main radio site for all of public safety and user equipment to begin operating on the statewide interoperable radio network. This statewide network allows the county and its responders to have public safety grade radio system and interoperability to be able to manage emergency incidents on a daily basis. Radio systems used by all first responders, ancillary agencies, including law, fire, EMS, schools, parks, and others. We are considered mission critical users of the system. We have been since 2008. In order for dispatchers to communicate, we in the 911 center use a radio console system and infrastructure equipment that's directly connected into the system, giving the public safety dispatchers access to the system at their operator position. This infrastructure has been in place since our inception, has been maintained by Motorola through yearly service maintenance agreement. This service maintenance agreement of the console equipment includes on-site infrastructure response with dispatch, system maintenance, infrastructure repair with advanced exchange, all at a 4-hour response, which is deemed for critical infrastructure. The service maintenance agreement only deals with maintenance and repair. For the past 15 years, the state of West Virginia has borne the cost of upgrading the entire radio system, including all the infrastructure equipment throughout the state. This included actually upgrading and replacing software and equipment such as software version upgrades, routers, switches, recorders, servers, and our console PCs at 911 centers that have direct connect consoles. Jefferson is one of those sites. Since 2008, the system has gone through 3 significant upgrades, some minor updates, and replacement cycles, all at no cost to Jefferson County. In 2022, the state of West Virginia informed agencies that new policy was being developed that now requires agencies that have direct connect consoles such as ours must now maintain a system upgrade agreement with Motorola Solutions. The state of West Virginia was understandably no longer going to pick up the tab to upgrade 911 centers and the counties. It is expected Motorola and the state of West Virginia will be upgrading the siren at least 3 more times before the end of our decade. Motorola has presented to us a multi-year contract for maintenance and lifecycle services. It's consistent with the West Virginia siren policy for direct connect consoles to protect, maintain, and preserve public safety. The agreement's a 6-year term, begins October 1st, 2023, and ends on September 30th, 2029. Pricing and annual payment schedule, it's titled Exhibit C in your documentation, has fixed costs through 6 years. The life cycle service and support will be billed annually based upon the annual schedule. Siren requires SUA 2 life cycle coverage. If county does not have this SUA in place, the center will not be upgraded and therefore will no longer be able to utilize any equipment, which is millions of dollars of investment. County has traditionally purchased infrastructure response for the last 15 years now. Combined in the multi-year contract, the SUA value of $55,133 and the SMA of $43,424 for year 1 will now be a cost of $98,557. And the multi-year pricing is provided to you in Exhibit C. Staff recommends County Commission ratify the contract with Motorola Solutions for the SUA and lifecycle service maintenance. Thank you for your consideration.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion. Thank you for your presentation, Ms. Wilson. Move to approve the contract with Motorola Solutions for the maintenance and lifecycle services and SUA of our radio communications console infrastructure for a 6-year term at the set price per Exhibit C of the contract for the overall cost of $625,581.73 to be billed incrementally each year based upon Exhibit C.
Second. Do you have any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you. We'll,
Can I get a copy of that exhibit, please?
yes, I will provide a copy. I'll reach out to you so we can official electronic signatures. Number 2 is a request appointment for a full-time public safety dispatcher. This is an experienced dispatcher 7-year experience, Montgomery County, wants to come to Jefferson, resides locally. She comes with all certifications in EPD, EFD, EMD. We intend to abbreviate her academy classroom period, move her into the ECC shortly upon appointment. She is offered a salary of 27.8846 hour, which equates to $58,000 a year, top end of the job posting due to her decades of experience as a public safety dispatcher. With approval, we expect her to begin within the week. I'm sorry, Amanda Miller.
I'm going to move to approve the employment of Amanda Miller, Public Safety Dispatcher in the Emergency Communications Center for a salary of, I'm going to give the yearly basis, $58,000 for a year base.
Second. Any discussion?
I'm very thankful that she is still interested in the job, and I know you desperately need to. I'm glad to see that.
May I add one more thing to this? Along with all candidates, standard merit increase once full training has been completed. The training signing bonus incentives that you have agreed upon or will be afforded to them.
I'm sorry, Jeff, when did you say her start date is?
I have to talk to her.
Oh, okay.
So I hope within the week.
All right. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
Third item purpose is to request permission to appoint 5 individuals to fill vacancies in staffing at the Emergency Communications Center. Again, we'll have to coordinate with the 5 of these to provide for the onboarding date. I don't know exactly when. The 5 are a mix of some experience and very little experience, but there's some college experience in there as well, completion. So we intend to onboard Bobby Keller. Bobby Keller comes to us with no non-experienced dispatcher working currently at Summit Point Raceway. Her salary would be $23.3963 an hour. Robin Kennedy comes to us with experience as a supervising public safety dispatcher at a nearby agency. She would be afforded $25.0341 an hour. John Lindstrom, he holds a BS and an MS in criminology from St. Vincent College in Pennsylvania. We have offered $24.5661 an hour. Janine Holman, a non-experienced dispatcher, comes to us. So we have offered her $23.3963 an hour. And Mary Wilt, another non-experienced dispatcher, we have offered her $23.3963 an hour. Along with all candidates will be afforded standard merit increase once full training is completed, and then the signing training incentives and bonuses.
I'm sorry, could you tell me, Mary Will, how much per hour?
23.3963.
Move to approve the appointment of the following individuals as public safety dispatcher or trainee at the hourly rate for each. And I'll do the yearly rate. The training incentive bonus of $2,000 and the post-training salary increase upon completion of training. The 5 individuals: Bobby Keller, $48,664.35. Robin Kennedy, $52,070.85. John Lindstrom, $51,097.57. Janine Holman, $80,664.35. Mary Wilt, $48,664.35. And start dates are to be determined with their availability.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you.
Moving on to agenda item number 6, Mike Sign, Director of Emergency Services.
Good afternoon. Few items, some hires and transfers from part-time to full-time. There are some changes to what was originally sent in due to dates. Can we still do this? Okay. Actually, and the very first one, Daniel Bender is no longer offered a job. We have another who is part-time, John Stavak. Can we replace that name and hire him? Is that, I mean, do we have to have the exact name on the agenda?
Looking at our legal counsel.
It's a position, right? It's a
Yeah,
position.
he's current part-time, he's going to full-time.
It's the same position.
Yeah, same firefighter. Okay.
What was his name?
John
Yeah.
Stavak, Stavac.
Spell it phonetically.
All right, so want to approve the transfer, John Stavak, from part-time firefighter EMT 1 to full-time firefighter EMT 1. This will be effective 12/3/23, the next pay cycle. His rate will remain $19.67 per hour. And then upon completion of his introductory period and meeting the requirements of AP 1060, he will receive promotion to firefighter EMT 2 at a new rate of $20.16 an hour. There is no effective date for that because he's already passed what would be the normal 6 months. So it's just upon completion of his requirements.
Somebody else wants to. I'll move to approve the transfer of John Stabak from part-time firefighter EMT 1 to full-time firefighter EMT 1. Be effective 12/3/23, at $19.67 per hour on completion of the introductory period. Requirements of AP 1060 and receive a promotion. Firefighter EMT 2, a new pay rate of $20.16 an hour.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
All right, the next one changes a little bit because she's meeting her promotion date effective the next pay. So it would be to transfer Darley Thomas Phillips from part-time EMT, firefighter EMT 1 to full-time firefighter EMT 2. This will be effective 12/3/23. And her new rate of pay will be $20.16 an hour.
Make the motion to approve the transfer of Darley Thomas Phillips from part-time firefighter EMT 1 to full-time firefighter EMT 2. Effective December 3rd. Rate will be $20.16. Completion of her introductory period.
That is, she has completed that.
She's done that,
so
yeah, I'd say it's.
That's why that's her promotion and moved to full-time.
I think we're done.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
All right, I have Mackenzie Pattison. We've interviewed these people, new hires to come on as a part-time firefighter AEMT. That's an advanced provider that's between the basic EMT and a paramedic. The new rate will be, the rate for her will be $21.28 per hour, effective 12/3/23. Upon completion of her introductory period and meeting the requirements of AP 1060, she will receive promotion to firefighter AEMT 2, and that new rate will be $21.81 per hour, and that will be effective 6/9/24.
Move to hire. I'll make the motion to hire Mackenzie Pattison as a part-time firefighter AEMT 1 at $21.28 per hour, effective December 3rd, 2023. Upon completion of the introductory period and meeting the requirements of AP 1060, she will receive a promotion to firefighter AEMT 2, with a new pay rate of $21.81 per hour to be effective June 9th of 24.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
Okay, the final two are coming on. One is a part-time and one is a full-time paramedic. So we'd like to hire Daniel Bohan II, part-time firefighter paramedic 1, at a rate of $25 per hour, effective 12/3/23. Upon completion of his introductory period and meeting the requirements of AP 1060, he will receive a promotion to firefighter paramedic 2. And at this time, the rate remains unchanged, so it will be effective 6/9/24.
I'll make the motion to hire Daniel Bohan, second, as a part-time firefighter paramedic 1 at $25 per hour, effective December 3rd of 23. On completion of the introductory period and meeting the requirements of AP 1060, he will receive a promotion to firefighter paramedic 2. Is that to be effective?
6/9, I'm sorry, did I not put there? Yeah, 6/9/24.
June 9th of 20.
What would the new pay rate be at that time?
Our pay scale, as through the adjustment last year with changing the base rate for paramedics, there is a gap, so there's no clear rate of change currently for promotion for a new hire. So it'll remain unchanged. It'll remain 25.
Okay.
Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
All right, and the final one will be a full-time paramedic, Robert Roberts Jr., full-time firefighter paramedic 1 at $25 an hour, effective December 3rd of 23. Upon completion of introductory period meeting requirements of AP 1060, he'll receive the promotion to firefighter paramedic 2, and this will also be effective 6/9/24.
I move to hire Robert Roberts Jr. as a full-time firefighter paramedic 1 at $25 an hour, effective December 3rd of 2023. On completion of the introductory period and meeting the requirements of AP 1060, he will receive a promotion to firefighter paramedic 2, be effective June 9th of 2024.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
I have one that's not on the agenda here that I don't know if we can act or I have to just discuss it. Pam Eddy is she's a temp that was working with Emma in the ambulance fee office. We'd like to bring her on as a full-time administrative assistant to remain in the ambulance fee position. That's a budgeted position funded through the ambulance fee. Does that need to be on the next agenda? Okay.
So, because then we moved that to the sheriff's office, right? That position was in the sheriff's office.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, through that move before MK left, the sheriff agreed to continue the funding for this fiscal year. And then we would realign
We
it.
just need to discuss it.
Yeah. So will that be okay to move her to a full-time position next agenda?
Next agenda.
Since she's currently a temp? Okay. Okay.
Just need to know what the- Sure. Jessica can try to agenda for next week.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Discussion on the Jefferson County ambulance. We know that's been a topic for a while. I reworked some figures based on their contract for purchasing their other ambulance. Looked at the supply lists because there was multiple purchases. We purchased the unit with certain equipment, then we purchased the contents. I've come up with an amended price, what I think is comparable. I need direction. Can I move forward? Can I offer this to them to get feedback? How can I move forward? I'm not sure where to go now with the figure. I'm okay from you guys to offer that to them and see if they will accept it. And then you guys decide if we want to agree to purchase.
Get that?
I'm not sure if I included that. I can give that to all you guys. I just am not sure which way to go. I think that's probably why I didn't send
I'd
it.
like to see it.
Sure, absolutely, but it's less than the previous unit, but.
Yeah, I think you should offer them a price and come back and whatever you agree on and then let us vote on it.
And then we can adjust depending on what you see.
Business discussion today.
Yeah. I don't want to agree to purchase. I just need to decide can I send them this figure, see what how they respond, bring it back to you guys, and then do we decide?
I would just like to receive.
Okay, and then I can forward you guys what I came up with in the meantime, so you can.
Yeah, and then the next agenda item.
Sure.
We'll have to put on there to make it,
Absolutely, because we, I think, are still just over $1 million in the ambulance, the ARPA funds, so. Service delivery related to road construction, I guess everyone knows the road opened this afternoon, I believe. There was less than 5 calls to the Blue Ridge Acres area, with the area that would have had impact in Harpers Ferry. The way they had the barrier set up, it caused no impact to delivery, so everything seemed to be pretty smooth during construction. One night, the Evans Run Bridge was closed for like 8 hours. They had to set some beams. There was no calls during that time, so there was no impact during that service. So everything went on our end, went off without a hitch. And since the road opened early, it looks like it did for them as well. Update on new ambulance. It's been inspected by the state. It's ready to go, with the exception of waiting on one particular item to stock it with, that we can pull from a unit that's out of service. We actually ran our first call with it. Myself and Captain Lyons ran a call the other day during the bus accident. So there was a call in Ranson. We took it on the call. So it's good to go. The only other item that I have that's not on here that just discuss, I know you know about it, the grant that was received, salary enhancement grant. We filled out that application a long time ago. The county did receive a grant for that. That was roughly 143, I think, altogether. 125 and change for salary enhancement, and the rest was for crisis training, crisis team training, regional, something we need to implement. Berkeley County has a crisis team.
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
That was one of the issues with the.
Yeah. They have not delivered us with how we are to spend it, much regulation other than what was adopted to create it. So, and I think, did you get the signed invoice? Has it been sent? There had to be an invoice created under the county letterhead that needed the president's signature. They needed an invoice before they would issue a check. So that's the last I know where we're at. As soon as we get some more information and we get the check, then we can decide how it's to be distributed. Other than that, I think that's it for today.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, thank you.
That concludes all our business today. If there are no objections, we are adjourned.